Okay, last time we saw, right, like what are the examples? Um, how to iterate the list of records and how to display the records. So that is the one we saw, right? And how to add filters for the elements like uppercase, lowercase, formatting the data. These are the things we saw in last class, right?
The table format.
Yes, yes, correct. And how to display multiple records in a table format or any like bullet points, all those things. Today, what we will see, like so when we are displaying the data, so how to sort a particular column, like name, we have name or salary or gender, we have so many things, right? So how to sort the data and how to display it by using a particular column. So these are the things we will see today. Okay, let me create a simple example. Okay, let me create first one application, dynamic web project, and earlier angular underscore 9. Okay, so this is the one I created. So what I will do for data purpose, right, like employee details. So what I will do, I will copy one of our existing HTMLs and so let me see what is there here. So these are the data: name, DOB, gender, salary, right? So I want to sort first time by using name, date of birth, gender, or salary. Okay, let me copy these files first, then we will see how to sort it. These are very important. So because whenever you're starting development, right? So these are the day-to-day technologies, sorting the data and adding filters, all those things. Okay. Now go back to our controller. So this is our employee data, right? So first one is PQR, employee name, date of birth, male, salary. So these are the three fields. So what I will do for testing purpose, I will add some different salary. Let me add, this is one salary, and let me add some less salary, and let me add more salary, and let me add very less salary. So these are the employee data. So now we have already, an employee data is ready for us. Now what I want to do, let me remove this, is not required for us. Now our controller is ready with the data. So let me go back to our HTML page. Our data is ready. Now what I want to do, now we have to modify our HTML page to sort the data and display it. Okay, let me remove this record selection and all. I don't want now. Clear it. Okay, now remove all these filters. Okay, now let me run it and we will see whether data is displaying or not first. Yes. So data is displaying, right? So gender, salary, and date of birth, PQR and VGR. Date of birth is not displaying. Let me see what is that. What is that? PQR, JNURY 1990. Okay, let me give March.
No, spelling wrong or something.
J this
January.
JNUARY. Okay,
Yeah.
this is fine. Let me refresh now. Okay, now it is fine, right? March, January, correct? So first one is March, and second one is December, and third one is January, and the last one is December. So for data is displaying properly, right? Now what I want to do, go back to here. So I want to display the elements. Along with that, what I want to do, I want to sort the elements by using name column. So basically I want to display the records by considering name as a ascending order. So let me how to add that filter. So basically we need to add one filter. After that, what you have to do, order by colon. So when you're displaying the data, right, we have so many columns: name, DOB, gender, salary. So on what basis you want to sort the elements? Say for instance, now I want to sort the elements by using name column. Basically this is a column name. Okay, let's suppose, say for instance, if you want to sort the elements in ascending order, give plus. So by default, if you're not giving anything, it will sort the elements based on the name by default ascending order. Let me refresh the screen and we will see it. So you will see the data, right? PTVX. It's sorting order, right? You can able to hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see.
Yeah. PTR. Now you will see some sorting order, right? Now what I want to do, let me keep plus. If you are not keeping anything, it will sort the elements, by using that particular column in a sorting order. Say for instance, if you want to sort the elements in a reverse order, give minus. See, it's a descending order. X, V, T, R, P. So the records are sorting based on the one particular column, ascending or descending. So based on the symbol, a plus or minus. So this is one way to sort the records, ascending or descending. There is a second approach is there. So what I will do, just let me create another example. So we can able to do it in three ways. So just try to learn all three ways and that is up to you. So which one you can follow. Okay, so now the another example what I created, Angular 10, and let me copy the same files, copy it and paste into here. Now, okay, go back to our HTML. So far what we are doing here, we are writing here plus or minus. So remove it. Now the second approach is keep here colon false, true or false. So this is the column name. You want to sort it data based on the column name. Let me try with some different column. Let me try with salary. Okay, for it. So basically I want to sort the records based on the salary, ascending or descending. So that will be controlled by using this flag, true or false. Okay, let me deploy it and we'll see the results. Did you see that the salary is in ascending order, right? 200, 6,500, 6,700, and somewhere 8 lakhs. Okay,
Yeah,
it's in ascending order. So now what I want to do, I want to sort salary records based on salary in a descending order. So how to do that one? Change this true from false and save it. So it will be deployed automatically and refresh the screen. So records are sorted, right?
descending order.
Yeah, it's a descending order. So this is the second approach. Say for instance, the third one is, okay, let me write some picture. So this is your table data. So this is your header and these are your columns. Okay, right now what is happening now, before displaying the data we are giving the type, the on what column ways you want to sort the elements, it's ascending order or descending order. So it's defining before loading the page. So now the third way is, let's suppose if you want to give the option to the user need to select something. So based on that, the order should be displayed. So basically you need to provide one of the drop down. So in this, as per in this drop down, display all column values. So user will select that column name. So based on that, the data should sort it. Got it right? So now we should not display sorting and by default. So user need to select some of the options. So based on that, the data should be sorted here. Basically, we need to provide some event mechanism for the user. So that event will be created just only to populate the sorting column name and type, either ascending or descending. So let me write simple program, another program, and we will use the same way. Close it. So far what we are doing here, we are hard coding the column name and type of sorting. So now I don't want to hard code these two things here. So I want to generate these things, like what to say, dynamically. So how to generate that one? Okay, let me close it. Let me angular underscore 11. Okay, so in this application, let me copy the same HTML files. So far it's clear, right? You can able to hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah, fine. So far it's clear, right? You have any questions?
No.
No, okay, fine. So now what I want to do, I want to provide some drop down. So user will select the drop down, and based on that drop down, inside the drop down, what I want to do, I want to provide all possible columns. So user will select one particular column. So based on that selection, data should be sorted. Data should sort dynamically. So that is the second requirement. Okay, let me give one label as a sort column. So this is the column name. And now what I want to do here, I want to provide one of the drop down. So I think this one we have already discussed, how to display the drop down values. Select,
Dot selection. Shortcut.
select, okay. And inside the select, what I want to do, I want to give all possible options, column names. So one of the option is first name. I want to sort it by column name. Name should be descending order, one option. And the second one is date of birth. Date of birth should be DOB. Okay. And third option is gender. Gender. Let me write here the column name, gender. And fourth option is salary. Okay, let me, this is salary. Salary. Okay. So these are the possible columns. And so for what I want to do, I'm displaying for all the columns descending. So only for name, I want to display ascending option. So for name, if you want to display ascending order, select this option. For name, if you want to display in descending order, select this one. The same way for salary, I want to provide two options, ascending order also. Now the second question is, so if you are not mentioning anything here, plus or minus, so it will be, data will be sorted into ascending order. If you mention plus, ascending order. If you mention minus, it's a descending order. So mention here plus, ascending order, mention here minus, descending order. So here descending order minus, descending order minus, ascending order plus. Now the question is, so what is the advantage of plus or minus? So the first one, right, like I explained, so we can able to do it three ways. The first one is, right, like I mentioned here, plus, right? So column name here we need to keep plus or minus. So based on that, the data will be sorted. Now I can remove this hard coded stuff. I don't want to keep this hard coded value. So now I want to take the data from the selected value. I want to give sort column. Now, so this is our column name. Let me keep here. So whatever you are selecting, so that will be populated here.
Okay.
So based on that, every time the dynamically data is changing it. Okay, let me go back and refresh it. Let me deploy it and we will see.
Why are you restarting every time, server?
So these are the new applications, right? So that's what I'm restarting.
Yeah.
If it is existing application, no need to restart. Just now I created, right? So I had to deploy it and I had to restart it. So now let's suppose if I'm doing any change, right, for the same application, I will no need to restart. Just I need to refresh it. That's all. So now our drop down is displaying. Now what I want to do, I want to sort the data based on the salary in a descending order. So let me go to salary descending order. So it's in descending order, correct? Now I want to sort the data based on the salary in ascending order. Correct? It's changing, right?
Hmm.
Now I want to sort the data based on the date of birth, descending order. Okay. Now what I want to sort the data based on the name, descending order. X, V, T, R. These are in descending order, correct? Now let me change it to ascending order. So P, T, V, S. So this is now they are in ascending order. So this is the way we can able to provide to the user flexibility, so they can able to select whatever they want. Now it's in a descending order. Now if you
Okay.
want to change it, so these are the, so you had to add here all possible options and corresponding name, the model name we have to populate for the list of iteration. So this is
Okay.
also one of the type of the filter. We have to use the filter symbol and corresponding the filter name and corresponding the filter column name and corresponding values for the filter. So necessary inputs. So these are clear?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So
Yeah.
here in sort option, you
Mhm.
mentioned ACSC. It doesn't matter. Say name DESC descending order, name
This
ACS.
is just for our understanding purpose. This you can give anything. This one you are asking DESC, ASC.
See here salary ACSC gave. So
This is spelling mistake. This part you can mention anything. It doesn't matter. This is only for to display the user. User means, so whatever.
oh,
So this is the
anything.
drop down. You can give anything here.
Oh, you gave plus minus. These are important, right?
These are
Ascending.
important. These are the column names. See, these are the column names. So these are the important for developer purpose, these values. And this is for end user purpose. Only the end user will see these values. So that's what here spelling mistake is there here and here. See, correct? Name ASC. So this is a spelling mistake. Basically, it should be like this, but still it's working, right? Is this correct? So now I modified it, this ASC. So if you see the without refreshing the page, here ACS is there. If I refresh it, I will get latest changes. So I will get ASC, correct? So if whatever the values you want to display to the user, that you have to control here. You have to give here corresponding values. And this is for developer purpose. So these are very important. These values you can give anything. It doesn't matter. You can give junk values also. It will work.
I understand.
So just refresh it. So you will get same. It will work. This is clear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Today I have some other work. I had to go for. There is some production issue is there on office. So maybe
Okay.